Castle Panic is a collaborative turn-based tower defense game in which 1 to 6 players take on the role of commanders, giving orders to their troops to defend the castle from monsters that emerge from the forest every turn. The game is primarily cooperative, meaning players are competing against the game, not each other. If the players defeat all the monsters with at least one tower still standing, they win. If the monsters destroy all the towers, the players lose. There is a competitive individual goal as well, with the player who collects the most monster trophies earning the title of Master Slayer. But be careful. If the monsters win, all players lose, regardless of monster trophies. So you have to be able to work together with other players to ensure victory in the first place, or else no one, including you, can be Master Slayer at all. So the strategy is how you balance the cooperative element and the competitive element of the game. Here's how to play. First, draw up. Depending on the numbers of players, each hand consists of 5 or 6 cards, and each player starts their turn with a full hand. 2. Discard and draw 1 card. This is optional. You can discard a card in hopes of drawing something more useful. 3. Trade cards. This is optional. Players may trade 1 card in a 2 to 5 player game or 2 cards in a 6 player game. As in the discard phase, this is a good opportunity to trade for more useful or powerful cards. Keep in mind that all players are working together, so consider where monsters will be next turn. You may be able to trade it to the next player for something useful. 4. Play cards. This is when you play your troop cards to damage monsters in their respective arcs, resource cards to rebuild walls or slow down monsters, and event cards to affect monster movement. 5. Move monsters. Each monster on the board moves 1 ring toward the center. Monsters in the swordsman ring attack the wall, taking 1 hit and removing the wall from the board. If there is no wall, monsters enter the center ring. Remove the tower in that arc, which can't be rebuilt, and take 1 hit. Once in the center ring, monsters move clockwise, taking 1 hit every time they enter an arc with a tower and remove it from the board. 6. Draw monsters. At the end of each turn, monsters draw and resolve 2 monster tokens, 1 at a time. An interesting feature included with Castle Panic is the different difficulty settings included in the rulebook that can be used to make gameplay easier or more difficult depending on the experience of the players. Castle Panic is a great introduction to cooperative board games, which often include individual goals that complement and sometimes conflict with the main goal. Additionally, the strategy and difficulty settings make it a game even experienced players will not quickly outgrow. I'm Game Design Ed. Thanks for playing.